Today in this video I will show you a new package for PHP where we can use HTTP client to make a HTTP request for APIs. This is working for get, post, fetch and delete, and this package working in Laravel, CodeIgniter and PHP. So we will test it in Laravel CodeIgniter. So how it initialized and how it is working and how to install. So first we will install this, copy this command and paste it here, and we will use API which is pack store API. This API we will use for working with APIs. Okay, so go to the package documentation and see how it's working. So first we will use this line where we use the package name and package. Copy this line and go to your controller file, and here is home.php file, and paste it here. After that, first we will run php spark server. This will run your development server. Then we will make a get request. For get request we will use this, copy all the code and paste it here. After that we will provide headers and URL. So for that we will copy this one and paste it here. Format the document, URL as come header and barrier token. When any API that want authorization key or something like that, so for that we will use barrier token. Here we call the API, so doc, and here we will get all the listed, so we will call this API. Copy and paste it here. After that the header URL is done, header is done. The data come in HTTP response, and this give him a response, and then we will convert this response to JSON format, and then we will print each data by data. So first we will print this in echo in free tag. It will arrange the data. Here we will print underscore r, and in print underscore r we will pass datas. Okay, now save the file and go to the development server. It's running. Now let's test it. As this working? So see, all the API is getted. Okay, so these are the API which is get from the APIs using HTTP client. When you create a product, so what we will do, for that we will call this API, and for API we will use post request. Here is we convert this to post, and post we will pass how parameter, we will pass three parameters. One is URL, data and headers. So we will pass here data. Go to the documentation, and this data we will pass there, and copy some fields from here and paste it there, and convert this colon to arrow, and encoded this in a string like this. It's perfect. Sorry, category, this one here. Okay, format the document. So we will remove this one and use that one. So this first it will make HTTP client class, and then post request. After request he is getting the response, and this response we will convert to the JSON. After JSON it will give him the data. So let refresh. See, the 21st ID is saved. It's mean that it's working. If you want to get by ID, for that we will use get function. In a get function we will pass the ID like this one. And this is the products, and products pass 1. If you pass the 1 method, then we will convert this to get. After changing this to get, save the file and again reload this, so it will give only one ID, one product update ID. So this package we can use for any getting API, update API or delete API. If you need to use multiple APIs in your Igniter project and PHP project, and you can